Hey Inguz Nation, good morning, happy Sunday. Got a different workout for you today. Lots of running yesterday, so we're gonna change up the stimulus and do a little bit more strength today. Got some grunt work with farmland, 15-minute AMRAP. We're gonna do 9 strict pull-ups. Now, if you don't have pull-ups, right, we're gonna show you some variations that you can do instead. We're also gonna show you some options if you don't have a pull-up bar or something that you can do pull-ups from. From there, we're gonna do 15 hand release push-ups, and we'll show you some modificationable options there. And then last but not least, we're gonna do 21 dumbbell swings, kind of like your kettlebell swing. You can use a backpack, so on and so forth. So kind of like I said, lots of running in yesterday's workout. So today we're gonna slow down the pace just a little bit. We're really looking for quality in each of these body weight movements, all right? And from there, we're gonna try and break things up into manageable sets, again, so that we're focusing on quality, not speed. Let's get it done. All right, we're gonna start out with a little warm up. We're gonna do 2 to 3 sets of each of these movements. We're gonna have Race start with 5 inchworms to push-ups. So she's gonna walk those hands out, knees stay locked out. She's gonna give me a good push-up at the bottom, walk those hands in, feeling a good stretch through those hamstrings. From there, I'm gonna have her go ahead and get down on the ground. We're gonna do a hollow body hold. Wanna work that core here, right? So she's gonna keep the small of her back on the ground. She's gonna lift those feet, lift those arms, squeeze that belly, squeeze those quads, squeeze those glutes underneath. From there, we're gonna have her roll over. We're gonna get the other side. We're gonna work those glutes, right? So she's gonna squeeze her butt, squeeze her glutes, right? Lift everything off. We're gonna hold that for about 30 seconds as well. And then from there, I'm gonna have her roll back onto her back. And we're gonna do 5 single leg glute bridges. Doesn't matter which one you choose first. She's gonna elevate one leg. She's gonna press through the heel of the opposite leg, squeezing that glute. Hold for a second or two. Come on back down. She's gonna do 5 on one leg. And then we're gonna have her switch. Make sure we get that other leg. So we're gonna go through that whole thing 2 or 3 times for that good warm up. All right, workout today starts with 9 strict pull-ups. If you have strict pull-ups, again, we wanna make sure we're initiating that movement using those lats today. If we have a pull-up bar, but we don't have strict pull-ups, we're gonna show you a modification where we use just a household chair. Here, she's gonna drop to the bottom so we get full extension. She's using her legs as little as possible to assist with that pull-up. Now, if you do not have a pull-up bar, Renee is going to show you a single dumbbell row. So she's gonna hinge those hips back. Back stays nice and flat, parallel or relatively parallel to the ground. And as she brings that dumbbell up to her chest, she's really squeezing with those lats and that upper back. Elbows are staying nice and tight to the body. So we're gonna get the same muscle group as if we were doing like a ring row or a pull-up. All right, so lots of push-ups in today's farmland. So Renee is gonna demo for you the hand release push-ups. What we're looking for here is that the shoulders and hips rise at the same time. She's staying nice and static as she goes down to the bottom. Hands come up just off the ground, pressing through. Elbows are staying at that 45-degree angle or nice and tight to the body. Now, if these become challenging for you or you see the quality begin to diminish, Allie's gonna show you a couple of modifications that we can do. The first is putting either an ab mat or a towel to just shorten that range of motion as she goes through. We can still do the hand release. If those begin to diminish, we can from there go to our knees. Really looking to see again that body stays nice and tight, lines stay nice and long, and again, we can either use the ab mat or the towel to shorten those ranges of motion as well. Now, from there, our other option is just gonna be to use a chair. So Renee's gonna show you how we can walk those feet out. Again, we're shortening the range of motion. Elbows stay nice and tight to the body. She's coming all the way down. And again, squeezing that belly, squeezing those quads, squeezing those glutes to get through those good quality push-ups. All right, now for these swings, it's really gonna depend on what kind of item we're using. If we have the kettlebell today, we're gonna go ahead and just do full kettlebell swings, which Allie's gonna show you now. All of these movements that we're gonna show you, what we're trying to do is really use those hips and squeeze those glutes. Now, if you don't have a kettlebell, if you have a dumbbell, Renee's gonna show you 2 different ways we can hold it. Option number 1, we're gonna hold by the head. Here, again, driving hips forward, squeezing those glutes. If we're holding by the head, we're probably just gonna come to eye level, doing those Russian kettlebell swings. But if you want a full overhead option, Renee will show you how you can clinch that dumbbell in the center. And from here, you can again either go to eye level or all the way up over the top. Remember, squeeze those glutes. All right, if we don't have either of these options, option number 3 is gonna be to use that backpack. Fill it with anything heavy you want. Again, here we're gonna use our Russian swing. So Allie's gonna, again, hips back, drive that backpack forward, chest stays up nice and tall. And again, if we wanna do something that's completely unweighted, Renee will show you how we can use those glute bridges, lifting those hips, driving those feet into the ground to get that same kind of movement.